our success in Kansas City has been fueled by the combination of Andy Reid, Brett Veach, and Patrick Mahomes. And the drafting of Patrick back in 2017 is really what started the momentum on the success that we've had for the last 7 or 8 years. And there was so much that went into that. There was the scouting of Patrick while he was in college, which Brett Veach wasn't even our general manager at the time. He was in our scouting department, and he just became convinced that Patrick was the guy that could lead us to the promised land. And he began putting tapes of Patrick on Andy's desk every week. Patrick played for Texas Tech. Brett would get the tape and put it on Andy's desk, say, hey, you have to watch this. And after about a year of that, Andy told Brett, hey, I get it. The kid's special. And then, that then led into the draft in 2017. We had to move up from the 27th pick to the 10th pick to select Patrick. There was a little subterfuge involved in that because we couldn't let the rest of the league know why we were moving up because we were afraid somebody would then jump us to take Patrick in front of us. And we pulled it all off and, held our breath in the draft room in 2017. And, when Patrick was still there, we executed the trade with the Buffalo Bills and got Patrick. And we were all incredibly excited. I don't think in retrospect we really knew how excited we should be because it put in motion this amazing decade that we've had.
How could you? I mean, how would you possibly know it could be that fantastic? And, it's interesting that you made that pick, through the Buffalo Bills, and then this last year you got a great receiver through the Buffalo Bills. The Bills have got to be kind of kicking themselves.
I would think so. And I know they thought highly of Patrick in that 2017 draft. And of course, they ended up in a great spot coming back and drafting Josh Allen a year or so later, who's one of the top quarterbacks in the league and certainly somebody who's capable of winning a Super Bowl. But I will say that I was surprised a year ago when the Bills were willing to trade with us in the first round again. That allowed us to move up and take Xavier Worthy, who a lot of people felt was really sort of the missing piece, from our squad. We didn't have the speed receiver that we had when Tyreek Hill was with the team. And so adding Xavier, who set the combine record for the 40-yard dash, I think at 4.21, they thought that was going to be the perfect complement for Patrick. And the Bills were good enough to oblige and do the trade with us.